I rarely use
Good morning. Everyone take a seat so we can start, please. You might just put your hand in. Sounds good. Thank you very much. I hope you can all hear me now. Thank you all for being here. Welcome to the Second District Spring Meeting. I would like to call up Rob Denning from Faulkner County. He will lead us in the invocation.
Please pray with me. Our Father in heaven, we're grateful for the tender mercies and blessings that we enjoy in the gospel. We're thankful for opportunities to serve, for the fellowship, the common mission that we have in supporting our Republican values. We pray that that will help us to be unified, to stand up for truth and virtue, to be able to support one another. We're grateful for the opportunity we have to gather today and pray that Spirit to guide us, bless us with wisdom. We thank you for all those that are striving to follow the Constitution and do what's right, to be a blessing. We're thankful for all of our elected leaders that are sacrificing and giving of themselves and their time. Pray that blessings upon them, that they can have the wisdom to follow thy will. Pray that thou will bless us with unity, especially when this day is over, that we can come together, for we know that thou blessest. Thou dost bless unity. There's great power in being unified. Pray that thou will watch over and guide us, help us to stand up for the values that we have and to be a light to the world around us. Pray for those that are not able to make it. We pray thy blessings upon us and all that we do. And humbly pray these things in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Please remain standing so we can do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would like to introduce the chairman of Conway County.
Good morning, everyone, or almost afternoon. Want to welcome everybody to Walton. I'm Conway County Chair Jonathan Trafford, and also Justice of the Peace District 7, the Conway County Court. So welcome you to Walton. I want to welcome you to the historic Rialto Theater. This theater probably showed its last movie, probably late 80s, early 90s. I've seen one movie here. I was about 4 years old, and my parents said I cried through the whole thing, so we had to leave. So, but anyway, just want to welcome everybody. It's an exciting time to be in Arkansas, an exciting time to be in this room with this group of people here together. So welcome, thank you, and let's have a good day.
I move that we have a flexible agenda.
You have a, I'm sorry, what?
We could have a flexible agenda where we can vote on our offices first and the minority representative.
We have speakers here that have to speak and then leave, so can we not show some consideration and let our guest speakers speak?
Motion on the floor. The RPA will state, the district chairman shall call the meeting to order and direct the district secretary to call a roll. Following a report from the credentials committee confirming credentials for members of the district chairman shall call for the election of district officers and representatives. And it also says that we elect the minority representative first.
I need the secretary in here. Can you ask Reed to come in? And Seth, since you're representing the RPA, I would like some input.
Seth here, Executive Director of the Republican Party of Arkansas for a whole 3 months. Thank you, Mayor Elizabeth, for those applause. So there is couple things here, just as matters of housekeeping. There's no set agenda in party rules as to what to do. You would go then for an agenda that has been put forward at the prerogative of the chair. As we look down here, I don't know that I can even recognize a motion from the floor because we haven't adopted the credentials report. And having not adopted the credentials report, nobody is therefore able to make that motion. It has been the tradition here at the last 2 district meetings that were attended 2 weeks ago that speakers be allowed to speak first, and then we move through the order of election. That has been the policy of district committees as long as I have been involved in the party. We do have legislators, including one with young children. I think the elections we all acknowledge, because of the rules that have been agreed to by both parties, will take a considerable amount of time. And I don't see any issue in allowing 20 some odd minutes for legislators to give an update on what is happening in our state with you all, and then proceed into what will be the bulk of the remainder of the meeting. I think that's only fair to legislators. That's what they expected when we got here, at which point we can move into the credentials report and on with the business before this district committee. That would be the opinion from the RPA perspective. Sorry, I have a hand back there, green hat.
Just curious, the housekeeping first bullet, no audio and video recording, what's the reason for that? There's several people recording.
So once again, recording is something that is at the prerogative of the chair. It is stated outside of the front doors of the Rialto as well, that they want no recording to take place on their premises. It's one of those things, I mean, at the end of the day, there's 300 some odd eyes here observing this process. And that's something the chair has asked for. That's also the policy of this venue.
Transparency.
Recognize the individual from Cleveland County.
Dr. Martin, given the fact that this meeting started 30 minutes late, Betsy, would you please shorten the length of time that we have the speakers, if that's the route you're going to go, or can we not just go right into the credentialing report?
Well, I certainly think the speakers are willing to be brief. We're wasting their time right now on that. I'm glad that we did not start this until 10:30. Excuse me. I'm glad that we accepted and credentialed everybody at the door and did not cut it off at 10. I think that's appropriate. And once again, we could be getting to the agenda that is laid before us and to be respectful of our speakers' time and then get on with the business. All of this is going to be accomplished today.
Well, I'm just saying, given the fact that we have to be out here at 1 p.m.
Correct.
According to your housekeeping rules, we need to have short speaker times. Just saying. That would be my recommendation.
Okay, well, I was asked for an opinion from the RP perspective. That's what the rules state or do not state. Mr. Lancaster.
Can we vote on it as a body?
Nobody's been credentialed at this time.
No, so you're saying we can't vote to change because so can we just credential and have a vote?
Credentialing would be the first item of business absent speakers. I'm not sure wants to recognize a speaker with a meeting called to order. They could do that. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to the chair.
Hey, whoa, hey, Tim Almas, Lee County. All of us came here for the election. We can go to the speaker's website or Facebook to hear it. Please do that, indulge us. Let's do the election first. That's right.
Sir, I think that's... This is a meeting of the 2nd Congressional District at which elections will take place. You all should be here for the full agenda and have the respect to afford the speakers who have been invited here to speak. And if there is a different district chair, and whoever they may be, may the best woman win, they might invite speakers, and those same speakers ought to be afforded the right to speak and their time be respected.
It is, after the election. Let's do the election.
We've got a different idea of what respect is, I guess. All right, I'm going to turn this back over to the chair. Okay, for starters, I can't see here in the front row because of the light, so I'm not sure who is bellowing out things. I see one hand from a gentleman here.
Each of us was credentialed on the way in, that's why we got a voting member. If we want to change the agenda, it's within our right to do so.
Sir, the credentials report hasn't been adopted.
And you won't allow the credentials report to occur.
It isn't about what I will allow, it's about the agenda that's been put forward by the chair.
I believe that you're standing on a very small, slippery slope, sir.
That's right.
You've got rules up there that you're not enforcing. Now you're going to enforce rules when the RPA says otherwise. I believe that you're wrong. I can't prove it, but I will make
agree.
sure that the RPA knows that you made this decision in contravention of the
And
fact.
I'd be the person you'd submit that notification to. I would appreciate that very much, sir.
Another one.
Sir,
Folks, I learned this trick in the Army.
sir, you are to address your comments to the chair at all times. Let's just go ahead and start that right at the beginning. Yes, sir.
We gotta pick and choose our battles. This is one we're not gonna win until let's have the speaker speak and move on. Southwest Conference.
Getting in for president. All right, thank you.
I'm going to introduce our speaker. Senator Breanne Davis represents District 25, which includes most of Polk and Conway counties. Senator Davis is chair of the Senate Efficiency Committee. She's a member of the Senate Education Committee, the Senate Agriculture, Forestry, and Economic Development Committee, the Joint Retirement and Social Security Committee, the Joint Budget, the Arkansas Legislative Council, and the Senate Ethics Committee. She was previously president of the Russellville School Board. She has served on the Arkansas Board of State Athletic Training and the Arkansas Commission on Eye and Vision Care of School-Aged Children. Senator Davis graduated from Russellville High School and has a bachelor's degree in speech communications from Arkansas Tech. Please offer a polite, warm welcome to Senator Breanne Davis.
Good morning. Well, I had some remarks prepared. I've got 4 children. 3 of them are in the back. I'm missing one of my children's baseball games right now. Out of respect to come speak to you guys, who do not want to hear from us. And I just want to say, y'all, I'm sorry, excuse me. I have the microphone for a moment, please. I've been involved with this party since the late 90s. I was a county chairman in 2007, 2008. I've been involved at the state level for years. And this is not the party I know. I don't recognize this. lost for words. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go watch my 10-year-old's baseball game because he wants me there. And you guys have other business you want to get onto, but I've never seen anything like this, and I just can't believe it. So thank you for allowing me 2 minutes. I hear you're okay. Thank you. I will get off the stage.
Our next speaker is Representative Rick Beck, who represents District 43. Representative Beck is serving his third term in the House, and he serves on the House Education Committee, the House State Agencies and Governmental Affairs, the Arkansas Legislative Council, and the Joint Energy Committee. Representative Beck is the past chairman and currently serves on the Executive Directors Board of the Energy Council. He also serves on the Southern State Energy's Board of Directors. He was recently selected as the Arkansas representative on the Southern Legislative Conference Environmental and Energy Committee. Representative Beck is an electrical engineer and lives in Center Ridge with his wife Sheila. Representative Beck.
Well, so much for that long talk that I had prepared. I just want to hit a couple things, and I understand that people want to move forward with this, but I'm just going to hit a few points. The first point I want to hit is that on Monday is the 160. I'm told that Monday is the 169th birthday for the Republican Party of Arkansas. We should all be very proud of that. In the honor of time, I'll just go ahead and make a quick addressment. First of all, we just finished our 11th week down to session. There's been more than 272 bills signed into law. Over 1,000 bills have been filed. 45 bills, they're in the House right now being thought to have the potential for tax cuts. It's clear that we're trying to do the best that we can as far as cutting taxes and reducing the size of government. We also are looking at the possibility of reducing the income tax and prohibiting local governments from enacting a local income tax so that make sure that you're keeping more of your hard-earned dollars. We've passed legislation to lower the unemployment tax and rates for employers. We've passed legislation to improve, have the voters approve that the county's increasing of any advertising or promotional tax. We've also passed legislation, which is for a lot of rural counties out here, that allows our rural counties to be part of a new federal program that allows them to be reimbursed at a higher rate for the Medicaid than in the past. So I think that will help our rural counties. Now, I have a lot more information, but in that time, I'll just forego all of that. I do want to recognize some of the other legislators who are here, and if I miss someone, just shout out. Representative Benton, I saw her sitting in the back. Representative David Ray, I think sitting on this side. And Representative Cooper is sitting right down in the front. Thank you guys for coming. As I was driving in today, the sun was shining and all of that, and I was having a great time listening to it. I had the music cranked up in my car. I thought, what a great day to be in our district here. And I'd encourage you, I know everybody's time is valuable. It's a great day to go up on Paging Mountain, take that in, or other parts of the county, and I encourage you to do so. And we certainly welcome you to District 43. Thank you.
We don't have the credentials report yet because it took so long to check everyone in. So at this time, I would like to, the chairman of the Young Republicans is here for the state, and so I'd like to recognize Jamie Land.
y'all. It's great to be here in the 2nd District, which is also my home district as well. I'm a member of the Pulaski County Republican Committee, and my name is Jamie Land, and I am the state chair of the Arkansas Young Republicans. We do have 3 Young Republican chapters in the 2nd District, and those chapters are over in Faulkner, led by Gabrielle Harvey. So Gabby, if you'd stand up. And then we've got the Saline County Young Republicans with Rusty Jackson. Rusty, I cannot see you in the room, but I know you're here, so if you could stand up for us as well. All right, and then our last chapter is in Pulaski County, and that's led by Reed Martin. He's our chair there. These folks, just like every other county chair, Federation of Republican Women chair, give up their time as a volunteer basis to recruit, train young Republicans to get involved and also to run for office. Just a quick highlight out of respect for time today is we do have 24 young Republicans serving in the House and the Senate this year. Largest number we've ever had elected serving in that capacity, and they've been running some great legislation. We're incredibly proud of the work that they're doing in our legislature, the work they're doing on county levels and across the state, and I could not be more proud of our group of young Republicans and the hard work they put in. So thank y'all so much for your time. Real quick, if you know of someone interested in getting involved, I want to give you all my cell phone number. That's 501-206-8553. That's 501-206-8553. Please text me or have them reach out. We'd love to get them plugged in or start a new chapter in their county. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great day.
I'm waiting on word. You'll just have to all be patient while they're out there tallying and making sure that we get the numbers right. Go ahead and change, go to the next slide. Go to the next, okay, let me just review this. I think we need to know what the district does. This is the purpose of the district committee as per RPA rules. We recruit and elect Republican congressmen. We serve the counties and assist them to grow and develop, to assist them in the recruitment and election of qualified Republican candidates. And we elect delegates and alternates to the Republican National Convention. That is the purpose of a district committee. You can go to the next slide, please. So while we're waiting on the credentials report, you can all look at the numbers, and we'll just wait. If you're agreeable, we'll go ahead with the county chairman's reports because the county chairs just can get up and talk about what's going on in their county. So if all the county chairmen can be ready, I'll start with Conway County. I know Jonathan's here, so. Okay, maybe I'll start. It is the Faulkner County Chairman, Jason.
All right, good morning. So I'm gonna go a little off script here. I didn't really have a script prepared anyway, so. But first off, I want to thank the Faulkner County elected officials that we have here this morning with us. So if you can stand as I acknowledge you. We have our judge, our new county judge, Alan Dotson, who joined us this morning. County clerk, Margaret Gardner. County assessor, Kristen Lewis. Our new circuit clerk, Nancy Easton. JP3, John Allison. JP4, Sam Strain. JP8, newly elected Jason Lyon. And JP12, Jerry Boyer. So I just want to say, in our county, we've been rocking and rolling. I'm very proud to be the chairman for Faulkner County. I'm very proud to be part of the 2nd District. But obviously there's an elephant in the room here, and it's not the Republican one, and it's all the things that we have going on here this morning. And I just want to say, when we are done here today, we need to remember one thing, and that is who the true enemy is today. And that is the left, it is the Biden administration, it's the people who want to disrupt and dismantle the fabric of our institutions, of our society. So when we leave here this morning, we have a responsibility, and that is to lock arms with people who oppose you and oppose your perspectives, because our differences, although they do matter, they are insignificant compared to the differences that we have with people on the other side of the aisle, and we have a responsibility to this state and to the people in our country to be effective, and that is what we have to do when we walk out these doors today, regardless of the outcome. Thank you.
Billy Kirk, White County.
He said he has nothing to report.
Point of order, why is the meeting being recorded? Phil Stowers, Pulaski County, why is the meeting being recorded if this building has asked that recording not happen? It's also part of our rules. Somebody, maybe the secretary to that. So this venue has a rule that recordings are not to happen in this building. So why are we doing this?
I recognize your point of order. It has been said that there should be no audio recording, and shame on the person who likes to violate the rules all the time. Mr. Wallace, you are not authorized to record. Please turn off the machine. Thank you. Saline County Chairman, David Gibson.
All right, David.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. First of all, I want to say thank you very much. I think every one of us has felt, or many of us have felt what you're feeling, tired, frustrated. There's definite wave going across our state, our county, and thank the good Lord that's happening.
Yes.
Many of us are tired and fed up, but let me brag on Saline County. We have so many great people, and I'm talking about people who have set the foundation as well. We've got a group that came before us, but we have a group today that is blazing the trail. We have about 150 active members, and every one of those people are very active. So let me appreciate somebody real quick. Number one, Scott Gray, thank you very much for what you're doing. gracious, nobody can do the amount of work you do. The almonds, the bourgeois, every person in here is making such an impact, but I also want to say one thing. Jennifer Lancaster, I will never be able to outwork you. You work from 4 a.m. to midnight. Thank you very much for what you're doing. There are many others I could thank, but I want to keep it short and say this. Renee Rogers is here. We have so many people here. Thank you. What I would ask of the elected officials who are here is simply this. Remember that while we are working hard for our county, we're working hard for you. And we would like you to engage us in the same manner that we engage you, with that same enthusiasm. Even if we disagree with each other, let's make sure that we sit down and have a real direct conversation so that we can support one another moving forward. Thank you very much.
Conway County, Jonathan Trafford.
Good morning again. I want to start off by recognizing the elected officials from Conway County. JP Patrick Hartman, please stand. Give a little wave. JP District 2. Riddle Jones, JP District 6. And Dennis Decker, our coroner, is also here today. So thank them for attending. It's an exciting time in Conway County. There's more Republicans elected in this election in the history of Conway County. So we finally made a turn, finally get some progress and do some common sense things here in our county for the good of the Republican Party and for the good of our citizens here in Conway County and Arkansas. So I won't bore you with a big long report or a platform for my opinion to put over this group, because this group's opinionated enough already, right? So again, I just want everybody, thank you for being here, thank you for being a part of this. And like I said, I hope you have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Pulaski County, Lori Justice.
Thank you. As a lot of you know, we had our elections in January. We have some new officers, and I'm very, very proud of them. They have hit the ground running. Proud of our folks here who have set up committees. We are having candidate assistance committees and election committees, and they are moving. We are setting up a fundraiser. We had recently had a fair event where we brought in people from Washington, D.C., thanks to the Faulkner County Women's Group. They brought them in. Thank you for that. It was a great educational event. We learned a lot. And we are ready to move. We are ready to change Pulaski County. As y'all know, it's a Democrat county right now, and we are doing everything we can to change that. We are going to have hopefully some new candidates running. And we are excited. But I do want to say that we are partnering with Faulkner County as well with some things that Mr. Highland would like done regarding school boards. And we want folks to work together. We want folks to work together. We want to get things done. That's why we joined the committees. And we would love to have you on board. If you're in Pulaski, we have a few people who are not on board. And we would love to have you. And we want to make things happen. And that's what we're here for. So thank all of you today for coming. We're proud of all of you for your hard work. And we just want to thank you for being here. All right? Thanks.
Cleburne County, Steve Smith.
Madam Chairman. Well, I'm glad to see everyone here this morning, and I would like to brag on Cleburne County a little bit. I'm going to backtrack a little bit to the November elections, and Our county, we hold all Republicans in our county offices except for we have one independent JP. But we're working on that. But if you look at the election results from November, Cleveland County was the #1 most conservative county in the state that had over 10,000 voters. If you look at the second district, we were #1 most conservative, and we're really proud of that. We have several elected officials from our county here today. If you would stand, can't quite see you, but we have County Clerk Rochelle Evans here. We have Circuit Clerk Kevin Smith. We have several JPs. We have Alvin Malone, Jackie Martin, Chad Evans. Did I miss anyone out there? All right. Oh, Linda Fletcher. Thank you, Linda. Linda's a new JP in our county, so thank you. I just appreciate y'all being here today. So I'm not going to take up any more time, but thank you all for coming today. It's good to see everyone, and thank you for your time.
Al Drinkwater, Perry County.
Thank y'all so much. I have just a very few words that I want to share with you today. Perry County made some tremendous progress in the last election. I'm glad Steve pointed out how conservative Cleveland County is. But Perry County didn't have a single countywide official Republican until the last election, and now all of them are Republican. And on top of that, we have all but 2 of the JPs. We turned all the rest of them over but 2. So we're looking forward to some good things. Most of our committee members right now consist of our elected officials, so we're running them, double time on almost everything. And I'm trying to give them an excuse because we don't have any here this morning to introduce. But it's a long way from Perry County to Morrilton, so I can understand. But people in Perry County were always conservative, and they have been. They've been Republicans all along, and they just didn't know it. We're slow learners, so now we know, and so we're looking forward to some great things ahead. We don't have any officials to introduce, but I do have one guy that I'd like to point out. Is one of our election commissioners, Jeff Olmstead, is in the back of the room back here. And I got to watch him in one of these situations where we had a problem with our voting machines and had misidentified a bunch of people, and it caused some people in one district to be extremely mad. And if y'all have ever participated in any of that, you know what I'm talking about. I just put it on myself to go and watch and see how things like that are worked through. And Jeff was just absolutely perfect in taking care of some of the most outrageous emotions that you get involved in something like that. So that's the kind of guy that I like to have working with us in the Republican Party and is our election commissioner in Perry County. And I think that's just about it. We have a fundraiser coming up on May the 11th at the Iron Horse Ranch, just outside of Perryville. We invite all of y'all to come over and help us celebrate some of the things going on. And I guess that's about it. Thank you so much.
And our most northern county, Van Buren. The chairman couldn't be here, but we do have the past chairman, Will Fossey.
We've done a little since the elections. We've done well in the elections. And I am Will Fossey. I'm our committee man here, as has been the chairman at one point. But for the elections, we set up in the county square in Clinton, we set up for a big screen TV, a big screen where we could all watch the election results that night. And our committee provided hot dogs and water to all who cared to have them. And that was for Democrats or Republicans, either one. All of our county officials remained in office except for the sheriff, and he was replaced with another Republican. And we gained 2 more Republican JPs, so we have 7 out of the 9 seats available to us. We held elections for executive officers in the committee. Scott Bramlett is the chair. He couldn't be here today. Rick Sumlin is our first vice chair, and he's here in the back. Linda Rhoda is our secretary. She's here this morning. Treasurer is Janice Sutherland, and she is here. Second vice chair's position is still open. And our new election commissioners are Janice Sutherland, and who was election commissioner chair last year, and Carol Beavers. And I believe that's about all I've got. Thank you.
I'm being told that they're off by just 2 counts, and so I know everyone would be happy to know that they're recounting to make sure the totals are right. So I would say if you need to use the facilities, this might be a good time.
No, we
got two people that are waiting that are trying to get exciting so far.
I know.
Is this your first one? Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's just, are you filming me? You're not recording me. That's how she is. She's scared to death.
Is that the yeah, the one it's running against. Yeah, she's pretty good at it.
She arrested, got Kitty was arrested then. Yes.
Somebody arrested her.
Yeah. This Kitty was filming last year. And she walked around the building. They took all the lights. Yes, they did.
Escorting them.
They made sure all of them did to him and they were around the building. He was like 14. In the middle of July, and they threw them all out the building and told them they were all out.
Yeah, see from
Tell a guy he can't take cigarettes. I think he already stopped.
Right.